dropping knowledge straight from Chicago. And it's our point of view, so tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing, ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen, because we spittin' and simpin'. The Stezo Radio Show, 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 the Stezo Radio Show.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Stezo Radio. We finna switch it up on y'all a little bit, and we gonna bring a deep topic to the table. But first, let's get to these intros. Oh, and if y'all got, Instagrams and all that, let them know.
Young Yella, you can find me on Facebook, Kevin Young Sr., excuse my lighter.
JamesH more on Facebook.
Levizzle.
Ancient Curt. Y'all know where to find me.
This is Marlon. Don't look for me on social media.
All right, this topic was brought to me by JamesH, so I'm going to let him introduce the topic so we can get talking about the topic.
Okay, so it's why blacks aren't more invested in themselves.
Say it again.
Why blacks aren't more invested in themselves.
In themselves?
In themselves.
Black America, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why we don't
Like,
put
we
our
don't
money
own
back
anything.
into us?
Exactly. I mean, we getting pushed out and bought out of everything, and there's no up. There seems to be no conscious effort to educate the ones that could actually be more beneficial to the situation. It just seems like everything is just being taken from us, and there's no incentive for us to invest back into our own. That's why we don't have anything. We look around and everything's being owned by everything else but us.
I beg to differ when you say that.
I ain't begging him shit.
Ah.
But I don't. I differ.
That you can't. There's nothing that there's no benefit out of us spending with us. The problem is I don't think we have enough for us. When I go shopping for something, I'm going to go where I can get the best deal. All right? It's not about buying black most of the time. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, if I make it a point to buy black, most of the time I'm paying a little bit more, and I'm probably getting a little bit less. That's my experience. I'm not saying that applies across the board, or I'm not shitting on nobody. That's just how. Now, has it discouraged me from buying black? No, it hasn't. Okay? But because of my experience and because I'm driven by the dollar, I'm driven by the buying experience. Okay? If I'm not getting, that's what I'm paying for. If I'm not getting what I want out of that, then I mean, at the end of the day, I'm shopping with whoever's providing me with what it is that I want. And if I would prefer to get that. I would prefer to spend in the black community. I would prefer to do that. But if I'm not getting that there, then what should I do? Should I settle for less? Should I change what it is that I want to fit those needs for the betterment of the black community? Okay, well, if I make that sacrifice, I need everybody else to make that sacrifice. We all need to be doing that together if I'm going to do it. Otherwise, guess where my money is going? Where the deal's at.
Well, I'm going to point something out that I know from not really personal, and I'm not getting paid for this, but it's a lady out of Georgia by the name of Nico Sherry, and I'm in her Invest Gary group. And she started this group because she saw that Gary was the next
big thing?
Yeah, the next, I don't want to say big thing, but the next what's that word they use when they say it again because I can't pronounce it. Right, that was the next community to go through that. And I think for the past 2 years she's been pushing that. She's like, look, when I tell you the blueprint, she's giving out blueprints to buy in Gary. You know what I'm saying?
It's prime real estate.
Yeah, and it's crazy because what I've noticed is she gets more flack than support. Now, this year, she's been getting a lot of support. She's not the one that says buy through me.
But
She really want to see you
what
buy
you
and
know
then
what
help
probably-
you buy.
But you know what probably happened? Somebody made plans. And because that somebody made plans, now all of a sudden it's a green light. This is something that you want to invest in. Okay? That's how that kind of thing ends up going on. Whatever plan it is, whether it be a city plan or, some sort of developer.
I gotta get in on that.
Okay, go ahead.
No, finish.
Oh, it's got to be it's got to be something to it, because other than that, it wouldn't gather momentum if it wasn't some more money backing it.
Damn.
Okay, now did she get in on it early? She tried to, yeah, and it's probably still time to get in there early, but once it start going, and it's got to be some particular area where all of this is going on.
So,
You know what
No,
I mean?
it's been opened up from what I've seen from what she said.
So a couple things to leave our point. Couple things. So where I live right now, my house that I own is on 38th in between Cottage and Ellis.
Just like the Chicago.
So
they consider the low
it's
end.
where it's basically where Ida B. Wells used to be.
It's a product of gentrification.
It's super gentrification.
Go
My
Oh, yeah,
my
I
property
know.
value through
I
the
know
roof
where.
right now.
I know where. Okay.
So 20 years ago, I had the same opportunity to buy a house over there. And I was like, shit, I ain't about to buy a house, motherfucker, looking at Ida B. Wells. Like, fuck that shit.
Right.
For about $200K. And so, but to leave our point, I didn't know what the urban planning was for the area.
That's what it is.
And so the urban plan, they already had the 20-year plan for the
That's it.
area.
Right.
That's it.
To tear all that shit down.
All that shit down.
And rebuild all that
Yep.
shit up.
Absolutely.
Had I bought then
Yep. What's
for
your
listen,
200?
listen,
How much?
for
How much?
180K.
How much? How much?
If I had bought there for 180K,
Millions.
my-
I know. Millions.
it's
About
my,
6.
My house value right now is 550. If
damn.
I bought 180K back in 2000 when I was looking, my house would be almost paid off. I probably, if I owe anything, owe 70, 80,000, and I have a 500,000 house value.
That's what
So
I was
to
saying.
that point, in urban planning, a huge part of it is we just don't know. We don't have the information. We don't attend.
There you go.
We don't attend the meetings.
You gotta attend to me.
Cause the war, wherever you live, whether it's Gary, whether it's Chicago, there's urban planning meetings.
Well, they have to have public. They have to have that with the public. The public has to know. And the thing is, you don't go to find it out, because there's people that know everything that's going on.
Even if you don't go, like where I'm at, there's two things that I'm subscribed to. So I'm subscribed to my ward newsletter, and I'm subscribed to there's a neighborhood app for neighborhoods, and you can get it for whatever neighborhood you live in. But I have it for the neighborhood that I live in. And it basically tells me anytime there's a meeting, anything that's going on in my neighborhood, what's popping, and what the outcome of that meeting was.
Okay.
And so, like right now, the big thing is what's going to happen with the Michael Reese development. And so once the Michael Reese development get popping, then that's going to shoot the property
Everything
value.
else around there, yeah.
of
But
what-
that's why I give Nico her props, because she did all that.
no doubt,
Like
no
if
doubt.
you join her group and you ain't gotta pay. That's the thing about it. You ain't gotta pay to join her group.
No.
You just join her group. She gives, like, she had a free webinar. She was like, here's the time for the webinar. Just sign up so I know, because you got to join. It's like some online through this app, you know what I'm saying, where they all talk. And they talked about all that. She brought a lawyer on, and she said, you do not have to use my lawyer. You can use your own. But she brought a lawyer on for those questions that we have. And it was, I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, she's giving up so much fucking game for free. And the fucking flack she got, just it really didn't make sense.
Well, you have to understand, it's because it's Gary. So a lot of people look at that as a bad investment, okay? Because 4 years there's been not opportunities, but people have made attempts to do things there, and they just haven't come through. So the faith in something turning around there is really, really low.
Gary is like Detroit. It's a buy-in hold.
Yeah.
It's a long-term strategy.
Yep.
You got to put your money in now
It's funny.
And that shit ain't gonna come around for
It's
15,
funny
20
you saying
years.
that because I was just thinking. I got some family in Detroit that's been buying
Everything.
So like the two things that make Detroit and Gary particularly similar is their industry. Detroit was automotive. You know what I'm saying? That's the motor city. And Gary is trucking and steel. You know what I'm saying?
U.S. Steel.
Right. So they both thrived off the industry, and then when those industries fell apart or moved out of country or whatever, the cities fell apart. But the properties,
Was still there.
like me working and have lived in Gary before, some of them fucking properties, bro. If I had 100,000, I'm
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
living in some major
Yes, sir.
shit, bro.
Some big.
Some quality,
Yes, sir.
Here's the thing.
well built. You know what I'm saying? Modernized.
Yeah.
Nice shit. I'm going. And if not that, there is cheap enough property there for me to go buy one of them $110,000 house kits and make this man talking about the $550,000 house in Gary.
To the Nipsey Hussle equation of it all, right? It's properties in Gary that's going for $5,000-$10,000.
Properties in Gary's going
Period.
for $1,500.
Yeah.
15.
Mortgage 550.
So it's blocks in
Go buy
Gary.
blocks.
So to the point of this whole thing, you can say, you know what, fuck, I don't want to be in Gary. It's it's crime ridden. They ain't figuring the shit out, whatever. You can go in with a crew and buy up basically 2-3 blocks.
But I can't though. I've been trying. That's what I'm saying. I can't.
You can't do it by yourself.
You can't.
No,
do it
no, I'm saying I've been trying to, get a team together.
right, but that's to yourself.
Everybody's scared.
It's-
And that's probably the answer
it's-
to this whole topic we just talking about. It's a fear thing.
It's larger than fear. We've been psychologically conditioned to not trust each other. Like my homies, man, it ain't no reason why we couldn't. My homies that I fuck with on a regular basis, homies you probably fuck with on a regular basis. There ain't no reason why I can't pull us together and we can go in and buy some shit. We saw on the real, we saw a property in Woodlawn. Shit was like $30K, but we gotta do this, we gotta do this. Like shit, motherfucker, snatch that $30K property up, and motherfucking the value on the property alone is 150 plus.
But
What-
how easy do you think, like right now at this round table, it's 6 of us. If I was to say, hey, let's come with 2,000 each by 2020.
We it don't even take 2020. We have a natural distrust of each other.
Because we want to be the one in charge, or we just don't trust each other?
Part of it is that I gotta have a say. So all of us have a different expertise. My expertise is my 2 expertises is in owning real estate and retail. So I'm a retail store manager. That's what the fuck I do for a living. But like, if a motherfucker says, "Well, man, I got an expertise," Levi says, "I got expertise in property management." Motherfucker, we've been conditioned. Well, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I can't.
But what if my expertise is selling weed, but I got the money?
But that's the whole thing is, and your thing is you got to put up the money, but then you can't. You got to let the motherfuckers that's got the expertise in managing, buying, handling the property do what the fuck they supposed to do, and sit your ass on the sideline and put
In
up the
other
money.
words, you easy eat.
Right.
I mean,
And
that's a
that's
good
the
point,
problem.
yeah.
Motherfuckers don't want to be the silent partner.
yeah.
Everybody want to have a say. And that's man, my homies, I love them, but everybody feel like that's why we can't never do no shit, because everybody feel like they gotta have a say. And like, man, okay, well, you've owned a home, or you successful in your sector of business of what the fuck you do, but you ain't never owned no property. You ain't never managed no fucking properties.
Because once they put their money in, they want instant gratification coming back to them instead of understanding that this is an investment and it takes time.
And they want to, but even above that, they want to have a say of, well, I want to, who's the tenant? Nigga,
Right.
that's not your job.
We collected rent every month.
Sit your ass on the sideline and collect these checks. That's not your job. Man, why motherfuckers, why the grass ain't cut? Nigga, that's not your job. Play up, be where you supposed to be in this.
Is your money in your account?
But that's
Shut the fuck up.
we are conditioned not to trust each other.
Right.
If it
Right.
above everything, we're
Right.
conditioned not to trust each other.
But see-
that niggas don't know what the fuck we
Now,
do.
see, I can agree with that, but it's
it's also been a reason why we can't trust each other. You know what I'm saying? As much as we want to invest black, and as much as we do want to try to invest with our other people, man, it tend to be a situation where a lot of shit go wrong. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's egos involved. A lot of shit like that go down. Speaking of Gary, you know what I mean? I just came from out in Gary. You know what I mean? And being around them people out there, they love their city. People
As they should.
People from Gary love their city. They,
Yes, they do.
fucking love Gary.
G.I.
You know what I mean? The only thing is, you gotta give them something worth investing in. Now, while I was out there, it was a business. It was a restaurant business that my girl at the time was working for. Now she worked there a month. During the time that they opened, it was probably maybe 5-6 months they had opened. She had started working about month 5, right? During the month that she worked, they got flat screens put up, new floors, new floor in the kitchen, new stoves, all type of stuff, new designs in the restaurant and all that. She never received payment.
She never got a check.
Never got a check.
See, that's bogus.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
To the point to where they were asking her to use her EBT card
To buy chicken?
to buy food. Hot dogs and shit.
I hate hearing these stories, man. Because
That's
it's so
fucked
embarrassing on Black America. I hate
Now,
hearing these
mind
stories.
you-
I know they true, but I just hate hearing them.
Now, mind you, I don't, because they bogus as shit. Fuck them.
Man.
They was located right across the street from the baseball stadium.
So you got a nice
You
fucking
got
location.
prime location. But you want to know why they wasn't getting them much business? No signs outside. They want to be cheap. You on a big ass busy street, and you got a little fold up sign, like the little
That car sit in front of?
yeah, the little white
yeah,
fucking
I know,
little
yeah,
fold up
That's-
sign.
Little
That's
chalkboard shit.
that's a part of that is a part of miseducation.
Business
All right.
management.
So this is them not knowing what to do, and they doing what they think they supposed to do, and she was just subject to learn
Or
a lesson
doing
with
what they
them.
want.
But that's what happens. Like a lot of black folks is lazy. They don't want to. They don't want to. And I know white folks said, and it's been a problem, whatever, blah blah. Mentally lazy. They don't want to do the research. They don't want to think through the process. On my end, what I heard what you saying, I get that. On my end, it's a manpower thing. All right, it's man hours that's being billed. So if 2 guys work on one job, that cuts the money in half. The time there's profit there. There's a loss, but you make a third of the money other than a half. You feel what I'm saying? But it's still money there. And the more jobs that you get done, the more money you can make. But each guy who is working with each other is a team. Everybody has to play a position. If we all put our money in the pot. Now all our money is equal. That don't mean we gotta sit around and wait for who gonna make the move. Everybody needs to put their strong suit into the pot and do a job. Volunteer to do a job. Motherfucker who can't think through it, muscle through it. That's how it's supposed to go. Nobody wants to be the muscle. Nobody wants to be the muscle.
Nobody want to be the muscle, but everybody want to be the boss.
But everybody also want to blame the guy after them for what happened before them. You know what I'm saying? Like we always want to pass blame. I mean, I work with a few guys right now, and it's my side job. It's just 3 of us, and everybody has a position. And it's just noticed that once we got in the rhythm, that shit started rolling out. But that came from experience. We fucked up once. We rolled with it super. We went swell first time. Second time, cool. It's a little slower, but happened right. Third time, everything was fucked up.
But how did they start up? Because I'm noticing that we have a problem just with the startup.
It was one person who dedicated their time and money. And everyone who came behind, only thing they could dedicate was their time. They didn't invest $1, which makes him the boss. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody has labeled what they want to get paid, and he making sure they get paid that.
So there's a couple pieces to. I mean,
And he don't want no partner. My bad.
you to the topic, and you hit on a perfect piece to it. Is motherfuckers from the business side, motherfuckers don't want to do the work, but everybody want to get paid. Everybody want to get paid, but nobody want to do the work. The work ain't pretty.
And it's
What-
funny when you do work, it's I don't want to work harder than this motherfucker. We
this-
both working, but I don't want to work harder than him.
So you want to
I'ma
hear
let
some
him, you know.
you want to hear some crazy shit. I walk around on a regular basis feeling like I'm fucking unicorn. Motherfucking like I'm fucking glitter ass fairy. Motherfuckers be like on my job, so I just started a new gig, and I swear to God, 10 times a day, motherfuckers be like, "Oh, you a new associate?" I'd be like, "Nah." They be like, so you a department manager? I'd be like, nah. They like, you an assistant manager? Nah. Like, so what the fuck are you then? Like, I'm a store manager. So now I don't even let motherfuckers go through this shit. I'm a store manager. They be like, oh. They be like, them motherfuckers look at me like, nigga, your light skinned ass is a store manager. The motherfuckers made you a store manager.
Damn, for real?
For real. Like, motherfuckers be like, this is, I promise to you, this is a conversation I have no less than 10 times a day. And then once it gets around the store that I'm training in, I get every black motherfucker coming up to me like, oh, you a store manager for real? I'm like, for real.
How you get that?
Is being a store manager in this company, is it hard or something?
Not in the company. In the United fucking States.
Just period.
Period. If a big
Just
box store manager as a black man is unique. Motherfuckers, it's so unique. Motherfuckers just ain't used to seeing that shit. So to take it back, so let's peel back a couple layers of the onion. Number one, when we was red lines, when we was forced to live together, we thrived business wise because motherfuckers who had money lived in the community.
And we didn't have no choice but to shop with each other.
You ain't had no choice.
But then we also let outsiders come in
And shop in our
the Jewish community has always been welcome with us
But
because they will put the shit together and all we gotta do is and they make it real convenient for
But
us.
they still shopped in our community, in our businesses.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
traded us and stuff like
And
that.
shit
Yeah.
that we own.
Yeah, we traded, right.
Now once we
Shalom.
Hey,
What's
hold
my
on. Let
Jewish
me ask y'all, because we live on Facebook.
No doubt.
And Tucson, he made a good point. I mean, hey, shout out Tucson. Y'all gotta check his show out too. That should be cracking me up. But he said we don't have any money. He just read a statistic last week that the median net worth of black South and West Side Chicago residents is .90.
I can't
The
tell by the
national black,
Jordans.
the national black net worth is $1,700.
I can't tell by the Jordans.
Levi, two things to that. So,
Damn.
Wait a minute,
They ain't real.
$1,700 what?
so
They ain't
no,
real.
Net
so
worth.
Listen, number one.
See how you laughing?
No,
He said the
number
net
one.
worth. Okay, go ahead, Marlon.
Median income in Illinois for a family of four is $46,000. It's not a lot of money, but that's for everybody. Everybody. Median income for family of four, $46,000.
And how much of that does Nike get?
Now, so to next point.
Whoever the hell owns Champion right now.
Next point.
Apple.
So
That shit, dude.
So the black spending dollar is $1 trillion.
Yeah, easy. It is.
Trillion. I'm not making
That's
up no
crazy.
shit.
Right.
And again, of that trillion, how much is Nike?
So again,
Apple. I mean, look, it's
Hennessy.
peel
Yaki.
Look,
Eyelashes.
peel back
Anheuser-Busch.
peel back a couple layers. So we started Red Line where we was forced to live together.
Right.
And all of our businesses were in our neighborhood. So we fight for equal rights, we get equal rights. What happens? So we start moving out of our neighborhood.
We wanted the right to get the fuck away from each other.
Exactly. But once we got the fuck away from each other, we took our businesses outside, or they died in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so then we outsiders came in and opened them same businesses in our neighborhood, or stopped opening businesses. It just opened liquor, alcohol, whatever. So we still have the buying power. We just have bad spending habits.
Absolutely.
Now to a point
That's my point.
to a point of business, I tell motherfuckers all the time. Like, so I have to argue. In the example, I use this example, so I won't throw my company out there. But I had this conversation with a friend of mine. She was like, "Man, Country Club Hills, your store sucks over there." I said, "Well, I like okay."
It's Walmart.
I ain't saying that. No shout outs to nobody. So I was like, let's call you affluent, right? You take your money. Your average transaction is a little bit more than a regular average transaction, but you like, fuck it. the community you live in, even if it's not a black business,
Okay.
the community you live in, to Levi's point, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. I want to have to come to this fucked up store. I want to deal with these niggas. I just want to go in my store, shit be on the shelf, buy the shit, get the fuck out.
Right.
I work hard. I ain't got to deal with this bullshit. The problem is when you take it out of your community and you take it over to Orland, you create a job in Orland, you take a job away from your community.
Yeah.
And that's the point. Like, look, I used to shop in Orland all the fucking time. I used to drive my motherfucking ass back, pass out my neighborhood, pass everything, go to fucking Orland.
Go be fancy.
Go be fancy.
Yeah.
Man, look, I'm for the gram. I ain't even got it. For
Right.
the gram, look at all the
Right.
shit I bought in Orland today.
Right.
And buy all this shit in Orland. And I tell motherfuckers all the time, like, okay, motherfuckers complain about the Marianos that's by my crib, right? Like, oh, I should go over the 18th. I should go over whatever. I was like, Pookie gonna be Pookie. Do you want Pookie to bag your groceries, or do you want Pookie to carjack you? What the fuck do you want Pookie to do?
Right.
And so, from a standpoint, I can't say that I always shop black business. I'm not gonna be like, man, I shop all black business. I try,
Right.
you know. But what I definitely do is try to shop the businesses that's in the community that I live in, because
That employ blacks.
that's gonna employ blacks, and that's gonna also create, if you got a Walmart, if you got a Mariano's, if you got a Target in your neighborhood, then there's also gonna be anchors. That's the anchor store, and you're gonna have
Right.
auxiliary stores
Right. Absolutely.
that employ other
Absolutely.
blacks in your community.
Yeah.
So if,
Yep.
at a minimum,
Yep.
if you're not fucking with the black stores in your community, fuck with the stores in your community. And I can say that from a retail manager, because I can tell you this, motherfucker. I tell you assuredly, motherfuckers like, well, motherfuckers should do more. I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers higher up, they know, they like, man, that shit's fucked up over there. They like, that shit's fucked up. We ain't give you no extra shit, because that shit take away from the profit.
Yep.
Right.
We ain't,
Right.
to what you just said.
That's
what
why they
AC
stuck a Whole Foods in fucking Inglewood.
to what AC just said, I ain't giving you no 4 niggas
That's a write-off.
to do the job that 2 niggas supposed to do, because the community come up and fuck up the store.
Right.
Because that's just taking away from the profit. 2 niggas is gonna be there. Y'all just gonna have to deal with a fucked up ass store.
Yep.
You know, and so
Man, when I worked for Circuit City, that store in Evergreen was that exact store that he talking about right now. Like, that was just a nigga store.
man,
Like, nobody visited the store. None of the higher ups went there. Like, the store just ran, and that was it. But them motherfuckers always stayed good. Always in the red, bro.
but
Always.
if you gotta shop, first of all, you gotta shop in your community.
The black, my bad.
And then if you shop in your community, then you try. I think there's another part to what Levi said is, motherfuckers expect, because you black, you supposed to support black. And I've been 20 years in the retail game, you know, and then I got side hustles, like we all got side hustles. But 20 years in the retail game, I tell you this: if I come to your shit and you don't treat me right, you don't respect me as a customer.
Yep.
You don't value my money. You don't give me shit extra. Like, I ain't.
But do we go into them stores expecting extra because they black?
Some people do.
Some it's
Some
like,
people
hey
do.
man, come on,
I'ma
brother,
I'ma
hey
put it like
man.
this. All I want to see is a little extra effort, because it's us doing it for us.
Why
know
you
what I
want
mean?
extra from them and you don't want it from the others?
Oh, I want it from the others, but I don't really want it from
'Cause
the others.
to-
It don't. That's not what I'm.
To
I
Levi's
don't
point,
want to feel that. You know what I mean?
You paying more because they don't have the buying power to reduce the price.
Right.
So if
it's
I gotta
always-
pay more to fuck with you, treat me better.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been the black side.
And it's not even to treat me. It's not even to treat me
It's
better.
just a fair exchange.
Yeah.
To me,
it.
I have a choice of going online or coming into your store. And if
Now,
I choose
yeah,
it,
now,
you know what I mean. And if I choose to come to your store, I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? Like this
So
is
fuck with me. I'm fucking with you.
that's all it is. And it's an exchange. You know, and I understand, and I'm paying a little bit more. Actually, I'm paying more because I'm coming to your store.
Well, let me ask y'all this: how do we admit that we don't trust each other when it comes to pulling a pool of us to group up to invest, but then say we trust each other to do business with?
It's not that it's a lack of trust. It's that we are in a society where it's instant gratification. We got to see something right away. You got to see a return on your investment right away. Nobody wants the long-term gain. Everybody wants a short-term gain.
But
When
see,
it
the
comes to-
backlash of that, not to cut you off, but the backlash of that is this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know AC do car repair. He done worked on my shit, my auntie shit, my girlfriend shit. If my mama called, my niece shit. You know what I mean? Seriously, you know what I'm saying? So now he's worked on all of their cars. You know what I'm saying? Now, if AC tomorrow buys a boat, motherfuckers gonna be like, he got that boat because of me. He changed my brakes and got that boat. You see what I'm saying? I mean, AC.
AC because
So let me so let me turn.
Am I lying?
Hold on. Let
the
me.
boat cost $4,000. Your brake
Boat
job
costs
was
more than-
$350.
Boat costs more than 4,000.
But hold on.
Boat
You
costs
see what I'm
more than-
saying?
But hold on. Let me
rowboat costs $4,000.
give you a different. Let me give you a different perspective. A different view of that.
Okay, wait. Before you do that, I'm gonna give you the floor. So now, if I'm that Stezo petty motherfucker, and I say, damn, AC done got money off my auntie, my cousin,
He's supposed to.
my niece, my girlfriend,
he can't
me.
buy him a boat.
Right, I'm just saying. and he got all this because I didn't, you know.
He owe you a
That's-
ride on the boat.
With a fair exchange. I have not robbed not one of these people.
Right.
But
They paid me
my
for a
point.
service
But
rendered that they had no issue
But
with.
wait, hold on.
That's
So
only-
now,
that's
so
only
now,
conditions.
I don't owe nobody nothing.
So now I'm that sour motherfucker that see AC with the boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a boat. And it's like, damn, he got that boat because of everybody I sent to him. And everybody I sent to him only gave him about, $800-900 total. The boat still cost $4,000.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So now I feel sour. I feel
They had the boat
sour.
already.
Everybody who did
But
with him feel
I got your
sour.
solution. I got your solution. You can't feel sour.
This nigga got a boat. This
He
nigga
owe you a
is
ride. He
$44,000.
owe you a ride on that motherfucking boat.
He does not. See, I feel like this is Stezo
You're
the man.
shit.
That's y'all boat.
No.
That's
No,
y'all boat.
No, that's not y'all boat, but he owe you a ride on the boat.
He
This
doesn't.
boat having
He
that
doesn't.
shit.
Shitting me. You're shitting me. See,
I don't like
and that's
that
what.
shit.
Hold
Dropping a dime on
on.
this
And
I don't
that's
like
Still,
where.
that nigga
And
ain't
that's
gonna
where.
watch this.
If that's my guy, I'm gonna tell him straight up.
No,
but
I'm not. I'm not though.
No,
because
see, fuck that.
he
No.
provided a service
Yes, he
and
did.
he fulfilled the
I
service.
appreciate it.
He don't owe me shit.
I appreciate
He
it.
owes
You
me
know,
to
no.
do his job
No,
the right
I'm
way,
not-
so my
Okay.
people are
Just
satisfied.
calm down.
If you
No,
peeps,
I'm just
I
saying,
think,
I'm
I
just
think
saying.
Levi's saying this. If you peeps,
I'm not saying
Not
that's
just a
right.
customer.
I'm not saying just as a customer, like, oh yeah, because this. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'ma
But this
tell
is my
you-
guy.
Let me tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't owe me a boat ride.
Yes, this is
if
my
he,
guy.
if he your guy,
You shit me.
No.
he your guy.
See,
He your
right
guy.
there. That's why blacks
my
can't.
guy.
That's
Y'all
why
was
Black
definitely-
America
Hey,
can't
look,
get
look,
that.
Let me ride on the boat
And
once.
okay. So let me give it to
Big-
you.
No,
Big
no,
booty
because
bitches dropping
I
it
had to
low
get the floor.
on
You
the
cannot
boat.
Oh,
have
you
the
got
floor.
the floor. Get the floor. I forgot you
Okay,
was
so
still
now-
on the floor. Come on.
He stuck me. Stezo done gave you that there.
He
40
runs
seconds.
into a car with what you saying. He runs into a car. It's somebody's ready to junk it, right? About ready to junk it. He said, "Hey, look,
No, just stay with my example.
no,
Let him give
No.
you this one. This was real
we
life
talking
right
about
here.
It's gonna be
investment.
but it's
We're
gonna be a
talking-
new example
we're
though. It's gonna be
talking
a new
about
example.
But it's gonna be
though.
real life.
Because we
Let's
got
talk about the
rest people
truth.
at table.
Steve, we ain't got boats. So let's go with
Right.
that.
Hey, some of us got boats.
Yeah, I got a boat, nigga.
I ain't gonna put nobody out.
It's an $800 car.
Why can't I ride on your boat?
Cause it's only for
Oh,
It's an $800
that's why I don't
car.
like black people.
See?
Man. Can't ride on AC's boat.
It's an $800 car.
rowing.
AC say we can get this car right now, and if we invest in it, put it in the work, we can flip this car for 10 racks. It's an $800 car. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we invest. We should, don't you think?
I mean, go ahead.
It's-
But
it's
see,
an
your
$800
example
it's
is
a
so
$800
far from mine,
It's
though.
an $800 car.
It ain't that far.
No, it's not.
I feel where you at.
He puts in the work. All right.
Levi put up the money. AC put in the work.
Okay.
You buy the tires. You buy the alternator. Whatever all the pieces that it takes to get this car to the $10,000 value so we can get it off.
Yeah.
We all make contributions.
I agree.
All right.
I agree
now,
with that.
Now, But we're all making a contribution. He doing all the work.
Yeah.
All right? When it's time to chop that up, how are we going to chop that up? Because we should be giving him his share.
But that's why
in relation to the
but that's why I
labor.
say that's different.
But
Because
no,
see, no, think about
because-
it. All I did was just
because we
refer money to
But we
AC.
could turn because that can turn into a business, and we all can continue to work
But
together
the thing
under that.
is, no, but I'm saying, but
He's
look
speaking
what
from
I
a
did.
consumer.
But
I'm
He's
saying,
speaking
from
right.
a consumer
I'm a
standpoint.
shopper. I'm telling,
I
I love
understand.
what this man did.
I understand
You need
that.
to rock with him. You're talking about taking money. I ain't taking no
But
money.
you're talking. But you're still talking
so
about.
here, let's correlate both of them together.
Okay.
So our overall topic
Can
is,
you correlate them both though?
Trust. It's the trust.
Let me try.
It's all come down to
Our overall topic
it's the
is,
fairness of it all.
is why, as black people, we can't invest together, right?
I didn't invest nothing. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Our overall topic. That's what we.
Yeah.
talking about. So in Levi's example, we invested a total into. This was an investment.
Mm-hmm.
That's Levi's topic. Levi's example is it's an investment.
Right.
It's an investment that we all put in, and now at the end we trying to chop up the money. Where the only thing we fucked up there is we didn't try to figure it out from the front, and that's what we normally do.
Yep.
Is then we all mad at the end trying to figure
That's
out
all I'm getting for this.
what our cut at. Now,
Man,
on,
Yeah,
after-
right.
After
On
8
your-
months, this all I'm getting.
Exactly.
Exactly.
now, on your side, you saying, okay, AC got a business that I fuck with.
Right.
I fuck with this business. I give my man money, and now I see my man doing good, and I'm like, man, shit. I done refer some niggas to you.
I was part of that.
You want to return on your investment.
I wasn't.
No, he's saying
no.
hypothetically, you want to
Alright.
return on your investment.
But
now.
Did I invest?
That's the question you posed.
No,
That's-
but my question is, did I invest? I gave him no money.
right.
No, we ain't talking about just the money investment. Because, like, I work with a guy right now that sometimes I just give him my time. For one,
But-
it's therapy
I got-
for me, and the
but-
other one, I'm investing
But
in him.
if I told you, hey, these Jordans I'm wearing make my feet feel extra comfy, cozy, and you buy those Jordans because I said it.
And they not comfy cozy.
No,
on my-
they don't matter.
But-
I can't go to Nike and say, hey, y'all owe me something
But
because he
I
bought them
recommend
shoes.
that
Because
shit.
right,
Stezo,
you know what I'm saying?
To what you say. So I never.
but if
fuck-
Nike was
but
one man,
hold on. I
It
don't.
don't matter.
Hold on,
One
I
to
don't-
1,000.
I never got no business from AC, but I got a mechanic I fuck with, right? And I send that motherfucker hella work. Motherfuckers like, hey, you got somebody to do? Yeah, I got man. Hit my man up. Here's his number. Boom, boom, boom. Send the card. Fuck with my man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now to your point. Now if my man is out there living large, like shit, damn, I done sent you all this business. to you,
No,
man.
see, I don't agree.
It's not about an agree. I don't think that we should.
Yeah,
I-
Well,
that's
see, first of all,
But that's the
now to his point, you should not even. It shouldn't even be nothing said. If you need a wheel bearing put on, you need a wheel bearing. Hey, my dude, I need a wheel bearing put on. First off, it should either he just going because the business side, he been making money off of your word. You've been throwing business his way. All right.
it's up to him to say, hey, thank you for the business. I will give you a discount though.
Yes, it's up to him.
Because we
But
could have
to-
talked.
but
We
to
could have
me-
said,
but
hey,
to me, okay,
whoever I bring to you,
now,
give me 10%.
What's fucked up? I think it should be there. Now, it's wrong of me to have that expectation.
and that's the only point.
It's wrong of me.
If
It's
you-
wrong
if
of
you
me to have
ain't-
that
if you
If
expectation.
you ain't
And that's why I
chop no
think
shit
they
up
gotta-
on the front end,
Right.
That's what it is.
It's
if you
wrong
ain't
of me.
chop no shit up on the
front end, yeah.
then you shouldn't be
But-
expecting
but
nothing on
that's
the
my
back
point.
end.
And I
But-
think that's the problem. I think that's kind of like the problem with the whole investment and why the consumer can't trust the business owner and the business owner can't trust the consumer. Because all these examples is cool, but I can ask bro one thing. How many people automatically come at you for a discount because you black?
All of
Everybody.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
I've had people tell me before, I'm in a shop, all right? In a shop, not nobody's garage, not none of that shit. I'm in a shop. Man, you just charge me shop prices. Wow. Motherfucker, this is a shop.
you see the roof I'm in?
Just because it don't say Meineke outside and motherfucking NTB, goddamn it, don't mean this ain't no shop. And your
Exactly.
shit, not only will your shit get fixed, we might tell you a few other things that might be wrong with this motherfucker. This is the downfall, all right? This is what I come to find out in business. one or two things is gonna happen with black folks. Either black folks are going to say, for instance, they like flaxseed. Let's say flaxseed. You got a black-owned store.
I like
Black
flaxseed.
Black folks like flaxseed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need flaxseed. You go
Flaxseed,
and you
yeah.
buy flaxseed. And the bottle of flaxseed I sell you is a great price, but it lasts you 3 months. In that third month, you almost out of flaxseed. You come back, ain't no more flaxseed. Now you looking at me like as a business owner, like, what the fuck, man? Y'all ain't got no flaxseed? Why the fuck? You bought flaxseed 3 months ago. You can't assume that everybody else bought flaxseed too. So when the shit was gone, it was gone. And if I didn't make no money off of it,
if you sold me the flaxseed,
yeah, but
I don't give a fuck.
Saying.
I come back 3 months, 3
that's
years.
What I'm saying,
you better have flaxseed.
But you bought one bottle of flaxseed. That didn't make me no money.
This
all I needed.
If it's your fault,
Look, this is the part
you
where
should have bought all of it.
When I talk about condition, we expect something magically better from black motherfuckers than we do everybody else. I'm gonna tell you now.
I expect some sprinkles.
I think everybody else sets the bar, and we imagine black folks going over that bar. That's what it is.
Let me tell you some real shit. When I mentor motherfuckers that work for me, I tell them, I said, listen, in this game, in the retail game, once you make it to assistant manager and store manager in big box, you making good money. You making money that you can take care of your family. Yeah. And that when I say good money, I mean money that you can pay your
$47,000 to $49,000.
You can pay your
per
mortgage.
household.
You can put your kids through college.
Right.
You can pay your bills. You can go on vacation.
Right.
That's so a livable wage.
Yeah.
So I tell motherfuckers, I said, as a black motherfucker, if you want to be considered equal to somebody that's not black, you got to be better than them. Absolutely. If you want to be considered better than them, you got to be twice as good as them.
Yeah.
So
you got to be better than the white man to the black man.
Not better. You got to be twice as good.
Right. You got to be better than the white man to the black man to get their business.
To everybody. And so like I got this thing. I'm in a 12-week training process. I got academy coming up. I got 2 academies I got to go to. And so I can guarantee every day I'm gonna be in a dress shirt, slacks, dress shoes. I don't have to wear that shit, but I gotta look better than the motherfucker that don't look like me that's next to me.
You gotta look like,
but technically, that means you have to wear it then.
I do.
He feel like he.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has to
know
wear
he
it.
don't have to, but he feel like he do.
If I want to be considered this motherfucker's equal, who's in here in jeans and tennis shoes.
Right, so you have to wear
I
it.
put it like this. I wore this to work today. This is not.
Where you work at? Jiffy Lube?
It's not apropos.
You work at Mighty? Where you work at?
Exactly.
Right, because I'm going off what I see.
He work at DTLR.
End of the day, this is what I felt like wearing. All right, but it sends a message. You know what I mean? People receive you a different way.
When they walk up to you on the jump.
Okay, that's
they make an assessment.
You get received a different way. So
that is
what happens?
That is a great. I'm gonna let you talk. That is a great fucking intro to the next segue.
Oh yeah. One of the problems I have is if I come in the store, all of a sudden, oh, he black. I can take, you know. Oh yeah, so yeah, you gonna give me some half-ass service. Now you gonna give me some half-ass service.
You gonna get lax with me. That's what
right,
you
because you know.
And that's why I said it's a great
cool.
intro.
Y'all want to sit here and talk like. You on the phone, you carrying on and everything.
Levi,
I'm at
if I walk up to you and I got on tennis shoes and I got on jeans and I got on a t-shirt, first thing you gonna ask me is, "Hey, I want the manager above you." First thing you gonna ask me.
Not really.
I'm telling you from experience. I've had motherfuckers clap their hands in my face.
Only thing it depends on the store. It depends on the store.
Levi, I'm not saying specifically you. I'm saying 97%. Of black motherfuckers is gonna ask for the manager. They've to the point you made.
I could definitely agree with that because I've done customer service in retail, and most of the problem I have is with black folks.
I'm gonna take y'all one step further. How about working in a call center and they can hear
your voice,
your ethnicity?
Your ethnicity.
But you can though.
But this is
I understand that.
This is where I say
you have problems.
When
expectations, you know, you have issues based on just that. Just
when
hearing
I say
somebody.
Conditioned, you know, we are conditioned not to fuck with each other.
Yeah.
Conditioned. Yeah, you know, everything we condition, and it's larger than just. You know, we talk about why don't black people invest? Why we buy up our own good? Why don't we condition not to trust each other, that your product is inferior. Your service is
No,
inferior.
I think that we
Your-
want to. I
your
think that we want
knowledge
to,
is
and I think
inferior.
that we try. But when
We
we
do.
have that one bad experience, it
We-
just turns us
fucks up
against.
Okay, hold on. I want y'all to talk about this because we got
It buys into the conditioning.
two.
I agree.
Two.
I agree.
Two great points on this live. Jay said, "Why don't black business owners focus more on customer service?
Right.
You can't want my money
Right.
if I can't get quality service from
Right.
you.
Right.
I can't support just because you're
Okay.
black."
And that's
And then Toussaint
it.
came behind that. He said, "We have 50 years of pseudo freedom. We are we are two grandmothers away from slavery.
Yep.
We are not equal. We do not have the access that they have until it's. I mean, unity is cool. I support it, but we cannot live in a
got a lot
capitalism."
Can't.
We got a lot more. We
Can-
got a lot more.
I want to address just the first one, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna step back. So
And that's the black business owners and support.
I've been a store manager in St. John, Indiana, in Highland, Indiana.
Were you a support manager in a black store?
Store manager.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm store manager
So let me-
in a black
in-
store or
And these all white stores.
right?
So
In white towns.
in St. John, Indiana, in
Yeah, that shit Clansville.
in Highland, Indiana,
right.
Yeah, St.
in-
John's is
Indiana-
Highland not, but St.
Indiana
John's
is
is.
Klan.
in Matson, Illinois, in Hyde Park, Ford City, Burbank. So I've run the whole gamut.
Right.
The whole gamut. In my experience, when I get black people who come up to me and expect a different level of service from me than when I'm in St. John versus when I'm in Hyde Park or when I'm in Chicago. So,
Different blacks though.
So if I white store, black store. So if I take my kids, I got my badass kids, and I take them to Orland. Before we walk in the store, I said, listen, don't embarrass me in the store. Don't touch shit. Don't fuck with shit. And we go in the store and we shop. We get the fuck out. When I go to Country Club Hills, when I'm in Hyde Park, when I'm in Chicago, let my kids run amok and do what the fuck what they want in the store. I don't say shit to them.
I like that.
Motherfuckers fuck up the store, do whatever the fuck they want. Now, to a point as a business owner, and whether it's national box, white owned, whether it's black owned, if I'm in that community in Hyde Park where you don't let your kids fuck up my store, and you treat my store nice, I have a lower overhead. I don't have to pick shit up. I don't. Motherfuckers like, well, that's his job because he work here, so I throw the shit on the floor. No, you make the cost higher when you do that shit. You make the profit lower. So you make me have to raise the cost. That's why motherfuckers be like, well, why does it cost more in this community versus that community?
In our communities, and this is from trying years, I have failed at so many businesses, it's ridiculous. It's just what I do. But I've noticed that we set our expectations as high as we've had them. We set our own ceiling. You know what I'm saying? And then we set that. So a lot of black folks open up a chicken shack, and just because that 3-4 nights of chicken tastes better, and they was like, it's better than hell. I'm gonna open me a store. And then you go down there and you make that shit, but it don't come out the same way you thought it was. You start selling that shit, and everybody like, oh, it's good. And you get one burnt batch, and the whole motherfucking restaurant fall apart. You know what black folks do? Man, I'm gonna just close this shit up. They don't cook this. They don't go back to square one and cook this
but
shit.
do they have the cushion to do that?
That's the
That's
sign
what
of
that be the problem.
But see,
That is the problem.
But see, to me, that's
Nobody gives the people without cushion any leeway. Like, you're supposed to be able to snap back just like Walmart or JCPenney or anybody else. You're not a small business in their mind. You're a business.
This is the last thing I'm saying.
You know what you signed up for, kind of, you
I'm
know.
a yield saying no shit. To the point of cushions and snapbacks, we have an expectation outside of our neighborhood that's different than the expectation that we have in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Black or non-black.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I agree.
We
definitely do.
We treat the stores outside of our neighborhood
Differently.
than we treat the stores in our neighborhood.
But why?
Yeah.
But why though?
Oh, yeah.
Convenience. Because we will go into that same goddamn gas station on the corner that smell like goddamn it walking tacos every day, and they don't even sell ground beef in that motherfucker no more. But we still gonna go in there and shop with their ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's because it's convenient.
See, I've always had a problem. Like, it was a gas station by my house, and I would go there before work, and when they see me coming, they do my order. They'll throw my blacks with my dollar. I give them my 10, you know, I mean, my 5, you know what I'm saying? So
You got good customer service.
Right.
I knew you.
But
That's the thing. You
when
got
he
good
started,
rapport.
but when he started saying, "What's up, fam?"
That's what started bothering you.
I got turned off. I'm just saying, I got turned off.
But they're a product
He
of the
got
environment too,
comfortable
though.
with you.
He
You
got
rather him-
too comfy.
You rather him say some shit, not say nothing to you, right?
No, just treat me like you treat me. Like, don't exploit me. Because
But see,
I
so-
guarantee you,
so-
he don't say "What's up, fam."
So
At home.
Stezo.
Yeah, exactly.
Stezo.
But
So
see,
let
he might- he
me
might have thought that was all right.
let me put this on you.
That's customer service, though.
Let me
Yeah,
let me
he
put
was
this
I
on
respect
you.
that
He
shit.
was
Let me
trying.
put this
He
on
was
you.
trying.
I had a customer come in.
And he let you steal
I
your sunflower
had
seed.
right. I had the worst
Because
customer.
I did.
I had the worst customer that we deal with on a daily basis come in, and my cashier had to deal with that motherfucker. So after she leaves, the next customer come in. My cashier ain't on best customer service. So the lady complained. She like, and rightfully so. She was like, "Man, your cashier sucked. She didn't give me good customer service." And I said, "Man." I said, let me be the first to apologize that you didn't get good customer service in our store. I said, I just want to say this though. We're all human, and while you don't deserve what you got, the customer before you was the worst customer we deal with, and she's a regular customer that comes in once a month and gives us the flux.
You're right.
And while you should have got great customer service, she had to deal with that person right before you, and so after you. Man, she couldn't. We human. She couldn't snap back and be like.
threw your
The
employee
reset
under
couldn't
the
waiver.
bus.
Right.
Right,
reset quick
enough.
but to be petty though, you want me to understand why
I want you
an
to.
employee couldn't deal with me though.
It's not just deal with you. Understand why an employee had to deal with the community that you live in.
But that's not the point.
Right.
It's I'm not making it right or wrong.
This
But
is
I
what
don't.
it is.
I just came to shop. I'm not trying to get a whole.
I get what you
You know what I'm saying? I'm
I get what
trying
you
to
saying.
shop.
So you should have went to
But-
self-checkout then.
But when, right. But when,
And somebody like you can get the fuck on. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm just
Like,
saying. I just
Wait,
came to shop. I
but
don't want.
when you-
I don't want to get a lecture
But-
on
Shop
why-
online,
you-
motherfucker.
but
But as a
why she
manager,
feel this
but-
way.
but-
as
but
a
the whole
manager,
thing-
I gotta try to get
Do
you
the
to
online
understand.
pickup.
the only reason I'm giving you a lecture because you complained about the service.
Right. And I
And
owe
so-
you an explanation.
And I owe you an explanation. And
Right.
if you was at St. John, the motherfucker that just dealt with you didn't have to deal with the 7 assholes before you.
Yep.
And we all human.
But isn't that blaming the environment?
Yes.
It is the
But
environment.
no,
Yeah.
the
It
proper,
is, though.
No, see, this is
You-
the proper way it should have been handled. Regardless of what the situation was, that employee should have got to that next customer and been like, you know what, man, that was just kind of rough. I'm sorry if I come across. You establish that a bad transaction happened. If you get bad,
Right. She's
service
not
for-
the
you
the
know what I'm
previous
saying?
customer.
Exactly. You
I
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
I don't disagree with you.
I've done
at
that
all
before.
about
You're
that.
right.
I don't. Nine times out of 10, if you explain to black people what the fuck is going on, like, man, I had a call offs in the morning. So this was, I don't work for these motherfuckers no more. When I was a store manager at Burlington, I used to run the 100.
Oh Lord.
I used to run the 119th store on 119th Burlington.
First
And so,
one,
motherfucking
You said kids running them up.
Yes, sir.
everybody call off in now this shit, man, my shit was tight when I was there. But
Right.
I had everybody called off in the morning. I had one cashier, me, and the cash office. For whatever fucking reason, 30 motherfuckers walk in this motherfucker first thing in the morning. And motherfuckers, the line is through the roof. Motherfuckers like, your ass need to get on the register. I'm like, so I'm the sales floor coverage and the manager. If I jump my ass on the register,
Ain't
this nigga,
nothing getting sold.
Right.
this nigga register, he need a price check. He need a manager override. I like, so I got one chick that's wilding the fuck out. So I address her in the line. I said, ma'am, I apologize that I'm not giving you the service that you want, desire, and should receive today. Now, I said, it's just us. I told the cash office person, because she can't ring, I gave her money on my pocket. Here's some gas money. I called some motherfuckers. They said they can't get here. Go get that motherfucker and bring their ass to work. I was like, man, these motherfuckers is on the way. I can't do nothing about the call offs We doing the best we can. She the third in line. This motherfucker has her. She got the long nails. She snapping them shits in my face. Fuck your fat ass motherfucker. You gonna
I be like,
Over some motherfucking Burlington coat.
Man, right.
over
Some $20 gas
some
boots.
$12.99 motherfucking t-shirts.
I need my Machiavelli shirt.
70% off some shit with gold on it.
Nigga, try Target, my nigga. Try that shit. Go ahead.
But when I'm in St. John, Indiana, I ain't got to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying it's our people?
I'm saying some people that's the great thing is that shit keep me fucking employed because I know how to deal with the fuck our people. So that shit keep me employed.
So how do we train our people to be better shoppers?
I think it all started with, back in the day.
Pride in the community.
Back in the day, black folks shopped with black folks, or they shopped with the Jews, and the white folks shopped in the white areas, like
Right.
it was, segregated like that. And we are, I guess, maybe over the years, genetically, we just earned this expectation to think that where they shop is better than where we shop, and we have a certain idea of what we think customer service is supposed to be. And in 2019, no bullshitting. The customer ain't always right. That shit ain't the same no more.
You got to
bro.
rap. I'm sorry. I got this fucking topic was so good. I got lost on, and we coming up on time. So
It's cool.
we got pardon shots because this we got to wrap up real fast.
I tell a nigga quickly, hey, that shit don't say nothing. If you can find that shit somewhere where it say the customer is always right, I will honor whatever the fuck you say. But if you can't find that shit in literature,
no.
I ain't worked at a company where that shit on literature no way say customer.
Anybody else real quick?
Yeah, I tell a motherfucker, if it's free, it ain't worth shit.
All I want to say is for black business owners, make sure you hire black.
Motherfuckers say, they say, go give me this for free. It ain't worth shit.
Don't hire poor customers. Hire black.
Teach
Positively train your
Customer
customers.
service.
All right, man. On that note, man, thank y'all for tuning in, like always, and we out.
Stezo's Thought of the Day.
All right, y'all, real quick, I want to mention that name again. I brought up Nico Sherry, Nekocheri. She's a financial investor where to me, she's a person that gives me free game. You know what I'm saying? She goes live on Facebook like crazy, talking about credit. She has a credit repair company. She's talking about investments. She's real big into this investing Gary, started a group and everything. So if you want to get some free game, just check her out. Tell her Stezo sent you. No, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just telling you I actually am a fan of hers. All right, I'm going to leave y'all with this song from the homie Peanut Gavache. Yeah, she back with some new shit, man. This one is called Gavache Club. Check it out.
New way to 90 shit. Gang, 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 gang. Hey. Turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. Throw your hands in the air if you make it in tonight. Fake niggas on my left, real niggas on my right. Turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. Bad bitches on my team, and I know that fuck you right. All my niggas on the block screaming fuck this other side. It's a bum rush. Shorty ass fat as hell. I'm a bone crush. Money on my mind, full tank, tow truck. And all I do is smoke gas. Knock you over. Woo! Don't you fall back. Cause if I drop this phone call, he gon' call back. I'm off the liquor in the pill. Nigga, all that. I'm quarterback up in the field. Get my ball back. You see me turning up in this club. These niggas always talking shit, never showing up. I'm about to stand here, don't you dare. Put on OJ gloves. White bitch, they see this shit. That hoe gets no love.